everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been missing in action for a minute, but I wanted to show you guys the autumnal garden as we're full into fall. There's my burning bush is starting to turn red. I did prune down the rose bush. I gave it a really hard prune, just basically because the deer just keep eating it. But it has flushed back already. There's my black-eyed Susan, rosemary, what's left of that rose bush. I did prune that one, but I didn't prune it all the way. I left one stem, a couple of stems actually, but because that looks like it's gonna bud, so we'll see. There's the lower petalum still doing well and growing, as well as the encore azalea still giving off its blooms. And it's been doing quite nice since the deer haven't been eating on that, because they love to eat the azaleas as well. And there's another burning bush, petunia, my super petunia there, and of course the dusty miller. And my sweet little birdhouse, but I don't think anyone has found that as a home yet. So as I said, the red bud here is shedding its leaves. And we have the chrysanthemums just blooming, as you saw, the orange and pink chrysanthemums, or some people call them mums. There's the yellow ones back there, the dianthus, watermelon kale, the fern, dusty miller, more rosemary, which is very aromatic, smells wonderful, coleus. Yeah, the garden is looking quite nice. And there's another big pot of rosemary. And more coleus in a pot. The ligustrum is just doing superb. I love the glossy leather-like leaves, as well as my camille. The leaves are real glossy. Now we'll see all these buds here. We'll see if they bloom. Now this is a winter blooming situation right here. Honestly, I only had blooms maybe 3 years. I would get the buds and then I would get some type of fungus on here, or I think it's the Japanese beetle. You can kind of see a little bit of there. So I just haven't did anything to it. I haven't even treated it. Usually I do treat it. But we'll see if those open up, you know. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But it will open up in the fall, the winter, because it's a winter flower. But I just love, 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 love the ligustrum. Okay, here are more coleus. Boxwoods, of course. And my trail to the side garden, which, like I said, this is a work in progress. Gotta put more mulch down. But right now, I'm just wanted to get some mulch down, then I'm gonna come back and put cedar mulch on top to give it a nice thickness. Some of the trees that I limbed up and trimmed, I'm just using those branches to create like a little barrier. And then I have the stone there. And if cousin Ricky, you watching, I got the 2 chairs there. I don't think I have space for an umbrella, but my bush right there kind of sort of acts like a little shade. So I still have some more twigs right there that I'm going to just use in the garden. So this is actually the mulch that I'm going to use. It's the cedar nuggets. Again, it gives off a nice aromatic scent, and it's supposed to be really good for the weeds as well. And I just like the way they look, you know. And then I have to get more stepping stones, as it will lead back here to the backyard. But this is, again, more of the side yard. I got some potted plants over there, a couple lights in the bush there, and then just more twigs creating the trail as it curves to the back. And there is my Vincia there hanging. These were doing quite nicely, but I don't know what's going on with them now. That's another Vincia. So you can look at that one and then look at this one over here. The leaves are so green. And it did have quite a bit of buds on there, but now it's just one. And then that's the coleus down there. And maybe because this area is more shaded, you know. Someone's cutting down a tree. But yeah. So I'm going to walk you in the back just to show you a little bit. You can see the flower petals that have fallen off of this Vincia, but you can see more buds right there. So this is the trail to the back. Like I said, I'm not finished yet. That's my lower petal, and this is how tall this one has gotten. So that's why, guys, the one in the front, the lower petal that I showed you in the front, I want it to grow just as tall as this one is. And I just limbed them all up, and I have twinkle lights wrapped around them. This is my arbor body that I still didn't say it right, but anyway, that I limbed up. That's another one of my coleus. So yeah, I'm not going to show you the whole backyard because it's not, you know, looking right. But yeah. Oh, I do want to show you guys. I'm starting to grow some vegetables. I actually planted some kale, and we'll see how they do with the deer. You know, so far the deer haven't noticed that they're here yet, or the rabbits. So I have to get like a screen protector or something around here, a barrier. But yeah, that's my kale, so we'll see how it grows. And I need to plant some other vegetables as well, but this is, I got from Bonnie Plants, so we'll see how that goes. I did come out and cut some of the zinnias for fresh flowers. So this is just one side of the yard we could take a look at. Some of the flowers. Now this is holding on. I'm so surprised. Not totally surprised, but I mean, I would say this is so disease free. you know. And there's some more petunias, and the leaves are nice and vibrant. And look at that color right there, that double color. And then you can see the purple one hiding over there. This is in a succulent family, and it did have some flower buds on there earlier. It looks like it's going to probably, bring off another bloom, another flush. Here's the autumn sedum joy. And this is doing nice. Look at those leaves. I'm going to cut this one down. This is the loropetalum, but it has offshoot from this loropetalum. And I don't really want this here, but this thing kind of grows like a vine because I did not plant that here. Yeah, it came from this loropetalum. So as you can see how tall that one is. That's how I want it to grow in the front. And over here, again, I have another pot of marigolds and Dusty Miller. And see, there's another offshoot of the loropetalum, which I'm going to have to come back and trim that away. This is where my future greenhouse will be. That's going to be a work in progress. Like I said, don't pay attention too much to the backyard because we had high winds and all that. And I just never got back out here to pick anything up. Stuff just blew everywhere. So if you see bags and stuff like that, it's not trash. It's just gotten blown all over. That's another coleus. And here's another coleus. I love this color. I like the pink one too. And I love that chartreuse green. I need to give this some water. It's because of the wind. The wind makes everything so dry. So, like I said, I did cut down some branches. So what I do with my branches, I just take all of the foliage off, and I'm going to incorporate the branches into the landscape somehow. So I have to come back and de-twig like all of these little pieces there, as well as those. I just set them back here so it can be my constant reminder to do that. Yep. And so here is some more dianthus in this pot. Still blooming. I gotta water these back here. And here are some of the larger twigs, as you can see, that I cut off the tree. I'm gonna make an arch. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be an arch. So I have 3 pieces so far. I have, the ones in the back as well. Yep, that's my lantana, still blooming. Yeah. So here's some more autumn sedum joy in the terracotta pots. The part that's cut down in that black pot was a hibiscus. It's a perennial, so it will come back. And look at this beauty. Isn't that a beautiful combination? Succulents. This thing will grow like crazy. My son purchased that for me. And, of course, my Dusty Miller rosemary. So aromatic. Now, this is a Chinese loropetalum. It's Chinese something. I forgot the full name of it. But the leaves are more purple in color than the first one. And as you can see, the Vincia is doing quite nice. Super Tunia Punch. I think that's Super Tunia Fruit Punch. Yeah. This is my Chicago Peace Rose. I did get some beautiful buds, beautiful pink flowers. So yeah, that's my other hibiscus. You can see it's pretty much getting ready to die out. Still got some green leaves there. And that's my mint right there. Very aromatic over here. Yeah, guys, but I know it's been a minute, but I appreciate your patience. Just got to get everything together. Of course, you know, the garden is always a work in progress for me because I'm always adding or changing or designing something new. And like I said, I just take my time. And again, now this part is gonna stay red because as you see, I have the red following all the way out towards the back. But up here, it's just gonna be straight cedar. But it's okay that I got, you know, like different color mulches right now because it'll create a nice bed first. And then I can come back in and fill it with the cedar chips because the cedar mulch is more expensive anyways. So yeah. So I did some stones. That's what I had in the garden. And then, like I said, I'm using the twigs. I'm going to come back and, you know, straighten those twigs out a little bit more uniform. Sort of like this one is, more uniform together. You know, like a river of twigs. It's going to be nice. And I'm going to put pots of flowers all along here. Yep. And I just set those chairs there. Like I said, my cousin Ricky did make a good recommendation. I really would like something smaller, but you know, I already had these, so I just put these back here. Yep. So that is it for the tour, guys. I hope you enjoyed my autumn tour to see the garden in all its color. Fall, autumn is one of my favorite seasons of the year. Because you get to see all the beautiful colors and you actually get to enjoy the outdoors, especially here in the South. It's very nice out right now. I want to say it's about 75 and it's a little breezy too, which makes it even better. So that is it for today, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And everybody else, thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.